Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the Kennedy half dollar. At first glance, it may look like just another 50-cent coin, but some rare versions have sold for tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Depending on the year, mint mark, and condition, a Kennedy half dollar could turn a small discovery into a life-changing find. In today's video, we'll uncover the top 3 most valuable Kennedy half-dollar coins, explore what makes them so rare, and reveal their current market value. Let's get started. First up, the Kennedy half-dollar from 1964, without a mint mark, preserved in very fine condition. This is not just a coin, this is a symbol, an investment, and a powerful piece of American history that continues to dominate the collector market. The 1964 Kennedy half-dollar was born out of a moment that changed America forever. Following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the nation moved quickly to honor his legacy in a form that could be carried, shared, and remembered by millions. The result was the Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that immediately captured the attention and emotion of the entire country. From the moment it entered circulation, the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar was different from every other coin. People did not treat it as simple pocket change. Instead, it was saved, collected, and cherished, creating a unique situation where demand skyrocketed almost instantly. This emotional connection laid the foundation for its long-term collector value and legendary status. One of the most important aspects of the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar is that it contains 90% silver. This alone places it in a special category, combining precious metal value with historical significance. Silver content ensures that the coin has intrinsic worth, while its story and design push its value far beyond metal alone. The obverse of the coin features a powerful portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed with exceptional detail and dignity. The strong lines of the face, the confident expression, and the bold lettering reflect both artistic excellence and national pride. In very fine condition, these details remain sharp and commanding, making the coin visually stunning. The reverse showcases the presidential seal, a design rich with symbolism and authority. The eagle, shield, and surrounding elements are deeply meaningful and beautifully executed. In very fine condition, the reverse details remain clear and bold, further enhancing the coin's desirability among collectors. A key feature that adds to the appeal of this coin is the absence of a mint mark. Coins without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and for 1964 Kennedy half-dollars, these examples are especially sought after. Collectors often prefer no mint mark coins due to their historical purity and strong connection to the original release. The year 1964 itself is legendary in numismatics. It was the first and only year the Kennedy half-dollar was struck in 90% silver for regular circulation. This makes every authentic 1964 example part of a closed chapter in U.S. coinage history, dramatically increasing long-term demand. Very fine condition is a sweet spot for serious collectors. Coins in this grade retain strong detail, attractive surfaces, and visible design elements while still showing light, honest circulation wear. This balance makes very fine examples both visually appealing and highly collectible. As time passes, finding 1964 Kennedy half-dollars in very fine condition becomes increasingly difficult. Many were melted for silver, damaged through circulation, or lost entirely. This ongoing reduction in supply continues to drive demand higher, especially for clean, well-preserved examples. Collectors around the world actively seek this coin, not only in the United States, but internationally. The Kennedy name, combined with silver content and historical significance, gives the coin global recognition and strong cross-border demand. In today's active collector market, the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark commands impressive values. Depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and preservation, very fine examples can reach strong prices, with premium pieces selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially when professionally graded. High-end examples with exceptional surfaces, attractive toning, or standout detail often ignite bidding wars at auctions. These coins consistently outperform expectations, reinforcing their reputation as high-demand collectibles with serious investment potential. The idea of coins making people millionaires is not just hype in the world of numismatics. Large collections of silver Kennedy half dollars, acquired early and held over time, have generated massive returns for collectors who understood their value before the market fully caught on. What makes this coin so powerful is the combination of emotional history, precious metal, and limited availability. Very few coins offer all three at this level, and that is why the 1964 Kennedy half dollar continues to dominate collector conversations decade after decade. Professional grading plays a major role in maximizing value. Coins authenticated and graded by respected services gain instant credibility and market confidence. A very fine grade confirms preservation and authenticity, often increasing market value significantly. Collectors who understand the importance of originality always look for natural surfaces and honest wear. Very fine coins that have not been harshly cleaned or altered are especially prized and often sell at a premium. The silver market also plays a role in supporting the coin's value. As silver prices rise, the floor value of the 1964 Kennedy half dollar rises with it, providing built-in protection and long-term stability for collectors and investors. This coin is often considered a gateway piece for serious collectors. It represents the moment when collecting transitions from hobby to investment, offering both historical satisfaction and financial upside. Storage and preservation are essential for maintaining value. Coins kept in proper holders, away from moisture and excessive handling, retain their appeal and remain competitive in the market year after year. Experienced collectors often look closely at strike quality, luster remnants, and edge sharpness when selecting very fine examples. These subtle characteristics can significantly influence desirability and price. The thrill of discovering a 1964 Kennedy half dollar in very fine condition never fades. Whether found in an old collection, inherited set, or purchased wisely, each coin feels like uncovering a piece of American legacy. Market trends continue to show strong interest in classic silver U.S. coinage, and the Kennedy half dollar remains at the top of that list. Demand shows no signs of slowing, especially as new collectors enter the market. Many investors prefer tangible assets, and coins like this offer a perfect blend of portability, beauty, and value. Unlike paper assets, they can be held, admired, and passed down through generations. Collectors often build entire collections around the Kennedy series, with the 1964 no-mint mark coin serving as the centerpiece. Its status anchors the collection and sets the tone for quality and significance. The storytelling power of this coin cannot be overstated. It represents hope, loss, remembrance, and national identity, all captured in silver. Next up, the Kennedy half dollar from 1991 with the P mint mark in circulated condition. This is a coin that proves true value often hides in plain sight. The Kennedy half dollar series has always carried a powerful legacy, and by 1991, that legacy was already deeply rooted in American culture. This coin represents decades of remembrance, respect, and national pride, making it far more than just a 50-cent piece. Every 1991 Kennedy half dollar tells a story that collectors continue to value more with time. The history behind the Kennedy half dollar gives the series unmatched recognition. Created to honor President John F. Kennedy, the coin quickly became one of the most collected and saved U.S. coins in history. By the time the 1991 edition was minted, the Kennedy half dollar had already earned legendary status among collectors. The Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark, is known for producing coins with strong strikes and consistent quality. The 1991 P Kennedy half dollar benefits from this reputation, making it a trusted and desirable issue within the series. Coins from this mint are widely respected in the numismatic world. The obverse design features the iconic portrait of John F. Kennedy, instantly recognizable and rich with symbolic meaning. Even in circulated condition, the strong outline of the portrait and the bold lettering continue to stand out, giving the coin lasting visual appeal. On the reverse, the presidential seal dominates the design, featuring the eagle, shield, and stars that represent American strength and unity. This design remains one of the most admired reverses in U.S. coinage, and circulated examples still retain impressive clarity and presence. One of the unique features of the 1991 Kennedy half dollar is its composition. While not silver like earlier issues, it represents a key era in modern U.S. coinage, bridging the gap between classic silver coins and contemporary circulating currency. This position in history gives it growing relevance among collectors. Circulated condition does not reduce the appeal of this coin. Instead, it highlights its journey through real American commerce. Lightware tells a story of decades in circulation while preserving the essential design elements that collectors look for. Rarity in coin collecting is not only about mintage numbers, but also about survival and demand. The 1991 P. Kennedy half-dollar in attractive circulated condition is becoming increasingly sought after as collectors build complete date and mint sets. Collector demand for Kennedy half-dollars has surged as more people recognize their long-term potential. The 1991 P issue is a key part of that story, especially for collectors who focus on Philadelphia mint coins. The market today reflects growing interest in modern-era Kennedy half-dollars. Circulated 1991 P examples are actively traded, and well-preserved circulated coins often sell for several dollars each, with strong premiums for coins with eye appeal, clean surfaces, and original condition. When accumulated in quantity, Kennedy half-dollars like the 1991 P can represent significant value. Many experienced collectors and investors build large holdings, understanding that consistent demand and historical importance can translate into serious financial growth over time. Auction activity and collector marketplaces show steady movement for this coin. Demand remains strong because collectors know the Kennedy series is one of the most widely followed and respected in U.S. numismatics. What makes this coin especially attractive is accessibility. Many collectors first encounter Kennedy half-dollars through circulation or bankrolls, making discovery exciting and personal. Finding value in everyday coins is part of what makes this hobby so powerful. Collectors who pay attention to surface quality, even wear, and strong details often secure the most desirable circulated examples. These coins stand out in collections and maintain strong resale appeal. Storage and handling play an important role in preserving value. Even circulated coins benefit greatly from careful storage, allowing them to retain their appearance and collector demand well into the future. Professional collectors often view circulated Kennedy half-dollars as foundational pieces. They serve as reliable, liquid assets within a collection, easy to trade, and always in demand. The Kennedy half-dollar series also benefits from constant new interest. Each generation discovers the coin anew, ensuring that demand remains active and prices remain supported. The 1991 P. Kennedy half-dollar fits perfectly into this ongoing cycle of interest. Its age, mint mark, and historical placement make it a steady favorite among long-term collectors. Coins like this demonstrate how wealth in numismatics is often built gradually. Individual coins may seem modest, but strategic collecting over time has created millionaire success stories within the hobby. The emotional connection to the Kennedy name adds another layer of value. Collectors are not just buying metal. They are preserving a symbol of American history and leadership. As more people turn toward tangible assets, coins continue to gain attention. Kennedy half-dollars remain one of the most trusted and recognized series in the market. The circulated condition of the 1991 P issue makes it authentic and approachable, appealing to both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. This broad appeal strengthens long-term demand. Market confidence in the Kennedy series remains strong, supported by decades of consistent interest and active trading. The 1991 P coin benefits directly from this enduring popularity. Every circulated 1991 Kennedy half-dollar still carries strong design, history, and collector relevance. That combination is exactly what drives sustained value in the numismatic world. Collectors who understand the importance of series collecting know that every date matters. The 1991 P is an essential chapter in the Kennedy half-dollar story. In conclusion, the Kennedy half-dollar 1991 with the P mint mark, in circulated condition, is far more than spare change. It is a respected collectible, a building block for serious collections, and a coin that continues to prove how everyday currency can play a role in long-term wealth creation. If you have one, you may be holding a quiet but powerful piece of America's numismatic future. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar from 1993 with the P mint mark, even in dirty condition. This is the kind of coin that proves true value is not always about shine, but about demand, history, and potential. The Kennedy half-dollar series has always held a special place in American coinage, and by 1993, it had already become one of the most recognized and collected coins in the world. Every coin in this series carries the legacy of President John F. Kennedy, making it emotionally powerful and historically meaningful for collectors across generations. The 1993 Kennedy half-dollar was minted during a period when many coins quietly entered circulation and stayed there for years. This long circulation history adds character and authenticity, turning each coin into a witness of real American commerce rather than a piece locked away from the world. The presence of the P Mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for consistency and precision. Philadelphia minted Kennedy half-dollars are trusted and respected by collectors, and the 1993 P issue fits confidently into that tradition. The obverse of the coin features the unmistakable portrait of John F. Kennedy, a design that remains one of the most iconic in U.S. numismatics. Even in dirty condition, the strength of the portrait, the bold profile, and the powerful symbolism remain clearly visible and instantly recognizable. On the reverse, the presidential seal commands attention with its eagle, shield, and stars. This design represents authority, unity, and national pride, and it continues to impress collectors even when the coin shows signs of long-term circulation. Dirty condition does not reduce the importance of this coin. Instead, it highlights its journey through decades of use. Many collectors appreciate coins that show honest wear and natural buildup, as it reflects originality and untouched surfaces rather than artificial cleaning. One of the unique features of the 1993 P Kennedy half-dollar is its place within the modern era of U.S. coinage. It represents a time when the Kennedy series was firmly established, yet still actively circulating, making these coins both familiar and increasingly collectible. Collectors understand that rarity is not just about how many coins were minted, but how many remain available and desirable today. Dirty condition coins are often overlooked by the public, allowing informed collectors to recognize hidden demand before others do. As more collectors aim to complete full Kennedy half-dollar date and mint collections, demand for specific years like 1993 with the P Mint mark continues to rise. Every coin matters in a complete set, and this drives steady market interest. The current collector market shows strong movement for Kennedy half-dollars, including circulated and dirty examples. Coins like the 1993 P are actively traded, often selling for several dollars each, with stronger prices when accumulated or paired with strong eye appeal beneath the surface. Many experienced collectors focus on quantity and consistency. Accumulating Kennedy half-dollars over time, even in dirty condition, has proven to be a strategy that can lead to substantial value as demand continues to grow. Auction platforms and collector marketplaces reflect ongoing interest in this coin. Listings move steadily, supported by the strength of the Kennedy name and the popularity of half-dollars among both new and seasoned collectors. What makes this coin especially appealing is accessibility. It is the type of coin that can still be found in collections, bankrolls, or old holdings, making discovery exciting and personal. Collectors who know the market often look past surface dirt to evaluate strike strength, rim integrity, and overall design presence. These factors play a major role in desirability and future value. Storage and preservation remain important even for dirty coins. Proper handling ensures that the coin's original surfaces remain intact, maintaining its appeal for collectors who value authenticity. The Kennedy half-dollar series has one of the strongest followings in U.S. numismatics. This constant attention keeps demand active and supports long-term price stability across many dates, including 1993. Coins like the 1993 P Kennedy half-dollar show how wealth in coin collecting is often built gradually. Individual coins may appear modest, but combined knowledge, timing, and accumulation can lead to remarkable financial outcomes. The emotional connection to the Kennedy legacy continues to attract collectors worldwide. This emotional demand adds a layer of value that goes beyond metal and condition alone. As interest in tangible assets grows, coins remain a trusted choice. Kennedy half-dollars, in particular, are recognized, liquid, and easy to trade. making them appealing to both collectors and investors. Dirty condition also signals that a coin has not been overprocessed or altered. Many collectors prefer original coins with natural surfaces, valuing authenticity over artificial perfection. The 1993 P. Kennedy half-dollar fits perfectly into long-term collecting strategies. Its age, circulation history, and series importance ensure that it remains relevant as the market evolves. Collectors often revisit coins like this years later, realizing their growing importance as availability tightens. Coins once ignored often become the most searched for pieces later on. Each circulated and dirty Kennedy half-dollar still carries bold design, recognizable history, and strong collector appeal. These qualities are exactly what sustain demand over decades. The market confidence surrounding the Kennedy series continues to support steady growth. The 1993 P issue benefits directly from this trust and recognition. Even today, Kennedy half-dollars remain one of the easiest series to sell and trade, thanks to constant interest and widespread familiarity. This coin also serves as an excellent entry point for new collectors. Its accessibility allows learning, accumulation, and appreciation without barriers. The long-term story of the Kennedy half-dollar is still being written. Coins like the 1993 P, even in dirty condition, play an important role in that ongoing narrative. As time passes, fewer coins remain available in original circulated states, making existing examples increasingly important to collectors who value completeness and authenticity. In conclusion, the Kennedy half-dollar 1993 with the P mint mark, even in dirty condition, is far more than a neglected coin. It is a piece of American history, a respected collectible, and a building block toward long-term numismatic wealth. What looks ordinary today can become extraordinary tomorrow, and this coin stands as proof that smart collectors know value often hides where others fail to look.